Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Marta here. If you're watching my channel, you would remember this card from last year. I know that plenty of you have tried this technique because it is very rewarding. It's really beautiful card to make, and it's really simple. So today I would love to do a card like this one, a little different, yet it's also watercolor. It's not difficult. It's really a pretty technique, different, maybe advanced a little bit to what we've done last year. Most definitely it's achievable. You don't need much skills. You need paints, you need watercolor paper, brush of water, your hands to paint, a willingness as well to try something new. I really promise you, you will enjoy it, you will love it, and I hope you will join me for this card making session because it is really beautiful card to make. A night sky painting and some sounds that we're gonna have here in the background. I hope you will join me and I hope you will like that. So shall we paint? I bought a set of those cards last year. Pretty interesting, I would say, color palette of my card bases and envelopes, and I thought that black one, it's kind of difficult to use really. What kind of card we make with the black card? I mean, so I thought maybe this technique is actually perfect. I cut a few backgrounds for my bases from watercolor paper. I'm gonna show you which one actually I'm using if you're interested. Arteza watercolor pad. It's the most important is that it's 300 thickness, so it's pretty thick, and cold press surface, which I believe it's good. I've heard from watercolor artists. And this one is from Works from UK, so UK or Irish friends, you could buy it, and it's not expensive. It's around £3, maybe €4 or something. It's for watercolor, good quality paper. It's good, and I'm really pleased with this paper. So without any further ado, let's paint. I'm having here paints that I purchased on eBay. They were really cheap, really affordable. Yet again, this is like a set for maybe $5 or $4 or $6, really small for the amount of colors we have. So how to actually go about this? We're gonna start off with background. We need to build. Oh, I didn't play my beautiful. Hey, we have some lights here in my present. I love that. When I saw it, I said, you know what, it's gonna be a Christmassy feeling on my videos this year. Why not? So I bought I thought to start off by background, and I'm not gonna attach my paper yet. I'm gonna just paint separately from my base. We need some water. I have some water here, and we need as well some maybe towel, kitchen towel, which would be handy to have. Oh, my one is finished, but that's okay. You don't need a lot. No, you need one sheet only, and it's perfect. I have two, but you need one is plenty. Okay, so I have my Marta, concentrate. Sorry. We have Hannah here on the floor in her walker. So yeah, as you can hear her probably. I can see you, sweetheart. So yeah, I'm kind of, sidetracked a little bit to make sure she's gonna be happy out in there. So this is, I hope, a fast technique as well, because we don't have much time. We have a baby to look after, as many moms do, or dads, or grandparents. So yes, we're gonna start off. I have this brush. It's the Dahler's Roni, but yet again, use any brush you have. I promise you it will work. You don't have to stress yourself over what kind of brush you have. So I have, but make the background with bigger brush. It will be faster basically to work. And decide which colors we're gonna go for. I'm gonna go for black, and same as here, black and gray, and also I'm gonna go for this time I'm gonna do reds and pinks. So I'm starting off by dipping. Oh, you can't see it because of my, but that's okay, that's gonna be better. I'm starting off by applying the dark color here and going down and down with the color, and try to keep your, now, there we go, and I'm gonna grab a little bit of pink, like a gentle pink, that's it, and more water, and try to have not too much, don't go too much outside of your line, just keep it in the square, as you can see. Very nice. So I'm trying to make sure that my top part is darker, this one is brighter. So I'm gonna go back again, and I'm gonna add my dark and go down, go down, go down. Super. There we go. If you need to clean off, please do. That's lovely. Now we're going down, trying to make sure that we're not gonna have a very dark bottom part, because we wish to paint there. So yes, now I'm gonna dip in this beautiful reddish pinkish, I love that color, and I'm gonna, there we go, and I'm gonna just go down like that. Don't go too much too far, because we don't want to have dark bottom part. So I went on it halfway, so that I can then clean off my brush and go back and go up. Now I think I'm pretty happy with this color scheme. I can even maybe add a little bit of more reddish here, but that's kind of about it, and I'm gonna dry it. So that's it. You know what, just one more. I'm gonna do one more background in different color, shall we? I'm gonna put that down. So we have reds and we have greens, so I'm gonna go for blue this time, okay? Maybe not blue, maybe I'm looking at my backgrounds here. Yeah, blue, and I'm gonna use gray card again. So I'm gonna start off with my gray, mix of gray and black, more, it doesn't matter. But I'm starting with this dark, going down, clean off my brush more, make sure that you water that, clean, and go down and down and down, and yet again go down and down and down, trying to keep it in the square. That's lovely. And I think I need to give Hannah something, because she's banging her walker over something. So I have the secret thing, which is like a chippy for baby. There you go. Enjoy. Oh, I know which one I'm gonna do. Maybe purple would be beautiful. How about that? Oh no, blue. Let's go for blue. This blue, because it will match nicely the gray color of my background. Now, and now we're going with blue. There we go. Oh, maybe too much. Maybe I need clean water just for. Oh, there we go. That's much better. And voila. I love that. Now, if you feel like you have, maybe you didn't work hard enough on your background, go back with your steps, go down. Oh, I should use the other water. I have one more. So, Marta, keep this one clean. Keep this one clean. There we go. Beautiful. Try to smoosh it. Oh, I clean it off here. And I'm gonna go back for my blue this time. Or maybe this one. I'll check this color. Oh. That's lovely now. That's a lovely mix, isn't it? I'm gonna clean it off. Grab a little more. So I want to keep my blue, keep my black at the same time, if that makes any sense to you. Oh, there we go. It's gorgeous. I love it, love it. Oops. Love it. Try not to, as I did, try not to go in the middle or anything. Just try to keep it, you know, one side to another. Sorry. I had to sneeze, of course, because it's morning time and Marta is sneezing always. Now, time to dry this. Time to dry this. So I'm gonna come back to you in just 2 seconds when we dry it. No, I will dry it with you. This one is nearly dry, only a little this. I'm sorry, I forgot to turn on my camera when I was doing splashes, so I cleaned it. But I'm grabbing my white watercolor. Here I have white watercolor, which doesn't happen often because they're saying that the proper watercolor colorist doesn't use white. I love my white. I often use it in my works. But I'm not a proper watercolor artist, so I'm allowed. If you feel like doing it a different way, I don't know which kind of way you can do it, but yeah, so I'm just doing like this, tap, 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 and doing a little bit of white splashes with it. Some splashes are too big, but that's okay. It will dry and it will be perfect, I think. I hope anyway. Oh, help yourself with this maybe. Oh, that's nice. When you tap it like that, it's better. Now I have splashes everywhere now. Okay, I think we can dry this, and I'm gonna clean off. Never leave your brush, proper brush, watercolor brush, in the water. Put it on the side the best. I'm gonna dry that and come back to you. Oftentimes when you dry your watercolor card, it happens that it's like making bumpies like that. It's okay, it's pure normal thing, where it just happens all the time. Turn it around and try to dry it from this side, so it will kind of make it more even and straighten it even more. But when you add it to the base of a card, it will be even much better then. When our backgrounds are dry, you can start adding your trees. I've added my splashes at the end of the card when everything was finished. This time I decided to do it differently and see how it's gonna be. Now we need on the side here a water that is gray. It's like a dirty water. We need a water. We don't need too much paint. We are gonna be doing the pale first, the pale trees first that are behind our main picture. I'm gonna leave it here for reference for myself and everyone else. And we need this to be a bit of more pale and watery and all. So let's do it. Let's start off. Now, don't be precise too much. Don't be too much precise. Relax your hand and just treat it as a process of exercise. If it's gonna work, awesome. If it's not gonna work, you can try it again. And I wish you to know that it never looks great when you start it. It looks much better when we finish it off. So when you have only the shadowy ones, the very pale Christmas trees, you're like, that just doesn't look good. Take your time, deep breath, believe into what I'm saying. It will work. It will look much better with practice, but also when it's finished. It just, during the process, it's just not as pretty as it could be. So without any chats anymore, let's just keep on painting and try to paint it. So I'm starting off by adding my trees here. Beautiful. And maybe, and you see it's quite pale, and I'm not really it meant to be pale, so make sure that your tree is, oops, oh, it's okay. On the top is thinner and then thicker on the base, yes? So that kind of way. And the technique that you use to paint the tree, it's really personal, I think, and I've tried so many trees in general. Every time I do it, it looks just different to me, so sorry for the noise. Hannah is watching Teletubbies and she's excited a lot, as you can hear. She wants to be in the action, of course. Now, where you putting your small and big tree, again, this is a personal pick, personal choice. I'm starting with a line and then I'm just brushing away and making sure that I have my, if I go outside my painted picture, that's okay as well. That's fine, I like that. Let's put it on the side and let's grab the other background. For the reference, I'm gonna leave this one. You can see that if you need more paint, make more paint. So a bit of gray and lots of water. That's how I did it. That's how I did it. Oh, I know what happened. Hannah. Oh, no, yeah. Telephone. My hobby is ringing. 2 seconds. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back with my cell phone and tea. And Hannah is in bed. She's in sleep, so we can work our magic now. As you can see, what I'm doing here, I'm not really that much precise in the shape of the trees. This is the background layer, so you know, just take it easy. Just don't stress yourself. Make sure that your tree is kind of looking like a tree. You know what I mean. So top is smaller, then wider and wider and wider. at the end even more, if you feel and fancy like kind of making it more like this and having smooshing, you know, smooshing kind of here, you can do that too. So, you know, if you feel like it. I'm gonna do maybe one more. Super. Maybe a little bigger there. So left, right, and smooshing it away. Okay, I like that. Now I'm gonna move on to this one. Now we need layer number 2, which is much more darker now. It's still not the darkest, but it's my gray now, proper gray. Not dirty water, but proper gray, and that's what we will do now. I'm gonna leave that for the references. So this is our first one, second, and third. So here we go. There we go. I like that. Okay. Now, smaller maybe somewhere. I'm how I'm doing it, I'm really just doing as my instinct says. I'm not very much precise in terms of where I put it. I'm just looking at it and I'm thinking where it could be nice. That kind of vision that I have, you know. I hope you can see it well. There we go. I like that. Maybe this could be a little bit bigger, higher, or something. There we go. That's lovely. Maybe here as well. Okay, I leave it. I'm glad with it. You have to remember as well that trees are not perfect, you know. So they don't have to be like so perfect looking trees, as long as they remind trees. So you see our layer is darker now, and the background trees are behind it, left behind it, and that looks really nice. And the last layer we're gonna add will be black one. Now I encourage you to try, because as I said, it's a very rewarding technique. You will truly enjoy it, and the feeling of accomplished, it's gonna be just nice. I promise you that. I do, because I'm not an expert in watercolors. I think I'm better than what I was last year, I'm guessing. I could be wrong, but I feel much more confident when it comes to paintings. So I think, you know, you could as well try it and try to see if next year you'll be better. Same way. Now I'm gonna move on to my black now. I'm gonna swap and I'm gonna go back and do my black somewhere. You know what? I'm gonna just quickly dry it. Perfect. That's awesome. And I'm directly going from the paint. Now that is black. And I think that the biggest pretty much attention to detail when it comes to our Christmas trees, it's the black trees, because they are, you can see them the best. They are the ones that are, you know, seen the most. Oops, that meant to be my black one. You need a bit of being a little bit concentrated, but you know, take your time and enjoy the process, because this is such a nice technique and such a nice process to do. So I encourage you to, no stress, try out, and I promise you will love it. I think what would be cool, totally cool, is I'm gonna grab some glitter as well at the end, and I will try to attach some glitter, add some glitter. You know what? It is beautiful. Is it perfect? No, it's far from perfect, but we're not here to have it perfect. I think we're here to really trying to discover something pretty, something special, and it's nice that we can, you know, give our friends, our families a card that is, if you want to fix it, a card that is, you know, made by us. I think that's very special, and I think you can easily do that. So so please do please do, don't believe in yourself, you know, in your skills, in your paints that you have. And as I said, I'm using pretty much the most cheap paint set, so I hope I'm proving you don't need the expensive tools this time. Sometimes you do, but today, no. Look, we can work our magic. I hope you can see it well. Yeah, work your magic with what you have on your desk. I like that. I really, truly am in love with it. And it's you can do so many, and I think the more you do, the more confident you become, and it just happens to be, I think, just much easier for you to feel confident about it and to produce more cards like that. You know, if you have a large family, many cards to send, not only it's cheap technique, it is really, but also super impressive and fast. So yay, like that. But I'm missing maybe a little tree there, just a little tree there, like super. I love that. Yeah, I hope you do love it as well. Now let's try this. So here they are. I'm gonna move those aside. We need to attach the backgrounds as well. I love them all. I have to say, I love them all. Now with the stamping, you can just write it down yourself, something. You can leave it blank with no adding any title, no wishes. It's up to yourself. I'm gonna add some. I'm gonna go for some Christmas, Merry Christmas. Maybe here I have season's greetings, but maybe this time in here I'm gonna add just Merry Christmas. Sure, why not? Or maybe here. I don't know. Maybe here actually. Such a difficult choice, isn't it? Beautiful. And what else I have here? I'm gonna go back for that, for those. Let me just get this. I'm gonna go back for those season's greetings. I like that. It's small title, very delicate and gentle. So I think I said I'm gonna get it, but I didn't do it. I need a stamping platform for sure. Can I ask you if you have any, if you can recommend me which is your most favorite stamping platform ever? Please, I would love to hear from you. What's your opinion? Is it good? Is it worth the... I think I've already asked you before. If I did, I'm so sorry. But I would love to hear from you. What kind of platform are you using now? The black background, and I think the gray one. Oh, so pretty. Let's attach that. I know I'm like a child sometimes making a Christmassy atmosphere here, but I love that. I really enjoyed this painting session today. I hope I encourage you to try for yourself. It's really easy, it's fun, it's for everyone, not only adults but kids as well, especially beginners who really are only trying their hands on watercolors. You don't need much. You only need watercolors, basic set, brushes, water, and just a willingness to try and to learn something new. So I hope with this tutorial you will follow along and make your own cards this year for Christmas. I promise you more videos coming, even easier than this one. Is it possible even? I think it is. So I hope more to come. I promise you make some lovely Christmassy videos today, and not today, this season to follow. So stay tuned. And a little favor to ask, please do share this video with your friends. I think it's such a lovely technique for others to see. So if you could share it on your social media, I would greatly appreciate that. So thank you in advance for that. And for your comments, of course. Let me know what you think. How do you like that? Will you be making those cards for yourself, for your family and friends? I really wish to hear from you. And also let me know what kind of stamping platform you're using. I need to get one for sure. And quickly I'm gonna show you the previous video in case you didn't see it. Cards like that, fantastic technique, and you loved it. You are watching this video making those cards like crazy, so thank you so much. Cotton buds and lovely Christmas wreaths, wreaths like that. So I hope you liked it. I'm gonna link those at the end of the video, of course, as always. So thank you so much for watching, for your time, for comments, for your love, because I do feel it. I'm really into Christmassy moods now, so maybe I'm gonna make one more video since Hannah is still asleep. So thank you so much. Grab your paints. Promise me to grab your paints and try. Turn off the video. Well, if you want to follow along, keep watching. But if you are only watching and no creating, then pause the video, grab your paints, and really try. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you very soon. Check my YouTube because more videos are coming more often, I hope, than recently. Bye bye.